for a while, but apart from that category, is there any other category that you are eyeing?
Yeah, the gospel song of the year.
But the gospel song of the year, they are saying unless you are a gospel musician.
But
Sammy is on it.
No, Nacee is not a gospel musician.
The matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye.
According to Ras Kuuku, Nacee is not a gospel artist. And me, I agree with him. Nacee is not a gospel artist. Well, where did he say this? How did he say it? My name is Roland Amate. You are welcome. This is live on Roland Reports. Make sure you subscribe and, of course, share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about this particular conversation. And also don't forget that Shagzy has got us covered. Ghana's #1 ride-hailing app. If you want to enjoy the best of rides in Ghana, just download the app and you will thank me later. Tesekwasi Art Market has also got us covered. If you are looking for your paintings, your sculpture and everything for your homes, your offices, on sets and what have you, just contact them. Even as gifts, Val's Day is coming and you need to give people something. Don't go and gift them Ghana Movie Awards, Papa. No. Find something, go to the Tekwasi Art Market. They will carve something nice for you. Then you use them as gifts. Last time we checked you, key holder be you. Don't worry, the next one I will come and show you the key holder that somebody dashed you. Key holder na edi checked you. No. You let me leave it. Let's go to Ras Kuuku. What is Ras Kuuku saying? In an interview with DJ Slim on Hit FM, according to Ras Kuuku, Nacee is not a gospel artist. Why did he say this? He was asked, so Ras, aside the reggae, like in this year's TGMA, which categories are you eyeing? And Ras Kuuku says, gospel song of the year. DJ Slim was like, but that side is only limited to gospel musicians. I don't say, it is limited to gospel musicians, but Nacee is not a gospel musician. No. And I'm going to say how? See, because he has a lot of Queen songs too. And the conversation has become some way. Well, let's go and listen to Ras Kuuku. When we come back, I will also tell you why I agree with such assertion. And in fact, this time, I praise the urban gospel for Mom in debut. Let's listen to Ras Kuuku.
Male vocalist
Of the year.
You've been talking about it for a while, but apart from that category, is there any other category that you are eyeing?
Yeah, the gospel song of the year.
But the gospel song of the year, they are saying unless you are a gospel musician.
But
Sammy is on it.
No, Nacee is not a gospel musician.
Ras Kuuku, what are you saying? Nacee is not a gospel musician.
Yeah, Nacee was a producer.
But he's also an artist.
But a gospel artist.
Yes.
Okay, I never knew. Okay, yes. So the reggae dancehall song of the year, the reggae dancehall artist of the year. Because I just want to know. So,
but he has a lot of gospel songs. Could you?
But he has a lot of Queen songs too.
Yes, but these are one-off songs.
But they are Queen songs.
That is a song he did he composed for a political party.
Okay. If you say so. When you know VGM and TGM for Nekasa.
Yeah, TGM they are saying that there's a caveat actually that they issued.
But if you are not a reggae dancehall artist, can you win reggae dancehall song?
If you are not a reggae dancehall artist,
yes.
You can also you have the right to also win.
But we don't have the left to win that one.
Thank you, Ras Kuuku. He made my argument very simple. For me, I don't know why the gospel side of that category is being gagged. Like it's being discriminatory. It's being close to certain kind of people. Because you see the Nacee example that Ras Kuuku was talking about. It is true. In this same scheme, we have Shatta Wale that is not known for high life. In fact, he says he's even the African dancehall king, of which so many people agree, winning the high life song of the year. We have the likes of Adina winning reggae dancehall song of the year. Yet, if it is about gospel, they seem to have their own fraternity. They seem to have their own way of choosing who a gospel artist is or who is qualified to be in the gospel song of the year. And me, I think it is also unfair. Because if it is about somebody like Nacee, Nacee has secular songs. He has so many. At a point, Nacee was doing secular songs of which even the gospel people said were going for his head. So in that sense, Nacee is not a gospel musician. Maybe the scheme and some people have tagged him a gospel musician. Nacee is a musician, just like any other person. So if Nacee can do a reggae song and come and compete in a reggae dancehall category, Nacee can do high life and come and compete in high life song. But then Nacee does gospel and will have an edge over Ras Kuuku. Even if Ras Kuuku does gospel song, unto me, Sarkodie and Emoji has a gospel song. Ras Kuuku and Emoji has a gospel song. Yet Sarkodie cannot get nomination in gospel song of the year. And I agree with Nacee. I agree with Ras Kuuku. There are so many. It is about time we make some of these categories open so that others can also compete. And the gospel side, free. Niente gospel and Ghana Telecel Gospel Music Awards. Yente mom. Because as far as some of us are concerned, the scheme has nothing to do with secular and gospel. No. It has more to do with genre of music. Unless we want to limit the gospel side to the human beings alone. Because when it comes to the other categories like the hip life, the high life, the Afrobeat and what have you, anybody can compete too. Provided you submit and you say, this is what I am submitting into this category. The moment you qualify, you can compete. But in the gospel side here, you are limited. It is only gospel artists that can compete. And no, and I say shoot to abedu urban gospel, your friend say, and contemporary song of the year category no more introducing. It is the same thing. Now it is limited to it. So like the everyday example that I've been using, there are some people that will do gospel songs, yet because they are not seen as gospel artists, or in the scheme's eyes or in people's eyes, they are not seen as gospel artists. They can't compete, and it is unfortunate. Yet, when some people who also pride themselves as gospel artists echo that same lyrics, that same beat, that same melodies, no hear that same song, they will have an edge to go and compete in some categories. It is not fair. And in that aspect, I totally agree with Ras Kuuku. They should make it open, because the likes of Ras Kuuku, Kenata, Familia, all these guys have gospel songs. And give a proper definition for what a gospel song or who a gospel artist is. Because as far as some of us are concerned, there is no clear-cut definition for who a gospel artist is. Because I'm asking myself, unless we want to say it is only pertaining to God and Jesus Christ. Because even if it is God alone, without Jesus Christ, like God, you see the people who produces Islamic worship songs, that one is also gospel. Islamic worship songs, they are also gospel. And they are also mentioning the name of God. So unless we want to say the gospel side is only limited to Christians or people who mention Jesus and God. And I agree with Ras Kuuku that it's about time the scheme looks into some of these category definitions, review them, and start doing the right thing. But then, I don't know what you also think about this, but share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about Ras Kuuku's assertion that Nacee is not a gospel musician. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think. Until then, thanks for tuning in. I'll meet you in the next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!